Starcraft! Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of RTS Weekly. Today we're taking a look at the game you requested, Starcraft. Not all of you didn't request this, but some of you did. So, I'm today, just gonna pause, playing a game of Starcraft, as I said. This is a game I played earlier today, a 3 versus 3. This is me, the purple Terran right here. My friend here, the orange Protoss, and this asshole, or noob, or something. The yellow Protoss right here, who's pulling off some strange bloody tactic. So, before I go off, I will start telling you the first thing to think about. So if you see up here, we have the supply count. Now, when this goes to 9, which means the 9th SCV, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Yeah, 7th. The 9th SCV you build is going to be the supply depot builder. So that is the perfect timing so that you do not get supply blocked in the beginning of the thing. So if you watch closely, I will also show you. You will see that my 9th SCV will build the supply depot. So let's start here again. As you can see, this is the first supply. I keep saying wrong. The first SCV I'm building coming out right there, and this is the 8th one on the way. This guy is sending out his probes for some reason. I don't know why. And this is the 9th one. As you can see, I'm pushing it right over here so he can build a supply depot, the first thing he does. But yeah, so you know now, so you now know what he is doing. So we can take a look at this guy. I don't know if there is a tactic like this, but somehow I doubt it, because this is fucking stupid. This guy is actually just going right straight in with his probes to 3 players at the same time. Did he think this was a good idea? Really? And also, if he's only sending his his probes, this guy will have built more probes than he's already got. There's no point in doing this tactic. No point. And as you can see, he is now attacking, trying to pick off some probes. Well, he's bloody stupid. So this is up here. I did lose the timing a couple of seconds, but that doesn't really matter. And the first barracks is on its way. Nothing is really happening right now, so let's speed this up to 4. As you can see, my barracks is getting built here. And as soon as it is done, I will build the first marine. And yeah, the yellow guy just left because he is a noob. So I start building the first marine here, and straight after that, the next marine. And when that is done, I will build a tech lab. And the reason you start building the tech lab is because you want to get stim as soon as possible. Stim, as you all probably know, is drugs for the marines, which they put inside the veins, and they run super fast, and they get plus very much damage. I'm also starting to build the next barracks right here, and when he is done building that, he will build the 3rd one. And I've also got an engineering bay up this early. This is pretty unique. Not a lot of players do this, I think. Starting upgrading this early on, but I like doing that because it gives you the upper hand in damage. And I know it costs quite a lot. It costs 175 gas, but if you go early with that first gas, you will afford it plus the stim pack, which is on the way right now. There we go. So I think this is well worth it. It's actually quite a lot of damage added, and also this as soon as possible. So in the first engagement I will do on the enemy, I will have more damage than them, and also a better armor. As you can see, the second tech lab is on its way now, and what I'm going to play today is a 3 racks build over to a 4 racks build and a bunker contain. Now the 3 racks build is that you build 3 barracks, 2 tech labs and 1 generator, and the 4th is basically that you add a 4th one, and then later on in the game you can add a lot of barracks, which I didn't do in this game, which was pretty stupid. And it depends on the game mode. I'll pause now so we don't miss anything. If I am like I am now, playing against 3 Protoss, the 4th barracks should have a tech lab so that I can get more marauders, because marauders are really good against Protoss. I didn't think like that though, because I'm pretty bad, but we'll come to that later. Now, here is some things are happening up here on the map. I'm starting to build a bunker. Now this is the beginning of a bunker contain, which will lock the enemy inside their base so that they won't be able to go out and expand and get more minerals. As you can see, I'm building the first bunker here, and I will then after that build 2 more bunkers to kind of wall them inside their base. It's a very good tactic, and I tend to use it quite a lot. It's not only good because you lock them in their base, you know if they're going out scouting or if they're going out building something, some proxy. You can see if they won't be able to cannon rush you and stuff. Well, the reason I left my SCV here in the beginning is so that I know if they're going out with any probes, so I know if they're cannon rushing me. It's a very good tactic. Always leave some unit outside the ramp. If I'm Zerg, I always leave a Zergling, and I leave Zerglings everywhere, on each tower and outside their base, and on these 2 expansions I would leave Zerglings. So, as you can see, 2 bunkers are now done, and the 3rd one is coming up. I have 3 barracks now who's constantly producing units, and stim is soon done. Then I'll start building concussive shells, and as you can see, armor is on its way. So my units already have +1 attack, which is really, really, really good. Now, if I had concussive shells, I wouldn't have that guy wouldn't have lived, but he did, and I lost some health on my marauder. So I put him inside the bunker so they can do more, so he can be more useful, basically, even though he lost some life. So as you can see, 3 bunkers here, plus a lot of units. That means that it won't be very easy for them to get out and do stuff. As you can see, they're trying to build this pylon right here, so that they maybe could be able to cannon rush me, put down some cannons, and then try to destroy my contain like this. But I conveniently placed my bunkers in range so that they would be able to destroy any proxy pylons like that. I'm also building some turrets, missile turrets, because I know that Protoss have a tendency to build a lot of void rays, and void rays are nasty things. So and the marauders, which I'm focusing on since I'm playing against Protoss, have no way of attacking them. So I figured it would be very smart to put up some missile turrets, and I would be right, or not super right, but a little bit right. And right down here you can see he's now starting to build a lot of pylons. Now he's going to do something pretty foolish. He's going to try and warp in units directly into my contain, which might sound smart, but it isn't, because I get the upper hand. Because while they're spawning in, as you will see in any second now, I will be able to shoot them while they're spawning, like this, and they won't have any shield when they come out. 2 of these stalkers doesn't have any shield already. And as you all probably know, stalkers aren't very good against marauders. As you can see, I didn't lose a single unit in that engagement, and they lost a lot of units, which is a really good thing. And I could just rebuild that bunker. That was 75 minerals wasted, and they wasted a lot of minerals. I mean, really, what does a stalker cost that much? And I lost 75, so that was a good engagement. And as you can see, they're now trying to break this contain everybody at the same time. I'm trying to kite the zealots back there, but I get blocked by my own bunker, which is a bit funny. And as you can see, they're actually managing to break this contain. They are 3 enemies against me by myself, which means that there are so many units I would not be able to defend that in any way, shape or form. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job anyway. I'm trying to kite around my units right here so that they won't get killed off very easily, but they do. My enemy though lost a lot of units in this engagement, and that was a good thing for me. And now they can finally expand. But my orange friend here is already expanded, so he's way ahead of them. And as you can see, he will now pull off the most Protoss thing you could ever do. Attack with a bunch of void rays. And that is a pain in the butt for everyone. As you can see, they're doing massive amounts of damage to this nexus right here, and he won't actually be able to save it. Meanwhile, I'm now building the 4th... No, I have already got the 4th barracks. I'm building a expansion, and as you know, Terrans can fly away with their buildings, and that's what I'm trying to do. And as you can see, I should have built a tech lab on this one too. Yeah, and one of them dropped out of the game, so now it's 2 versus 2. I should have built a tech lab on this one too, so I can produce more marauders, because marauders are so good against Well, I forgot. Protoss. Protoss they're called. They're good against most of their units. So yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. I lost a unit there for no reason. But well. As you can see, I keep building the units right now, trying to push out so many units as possible, and I can get 4 Marines and 2 Marauders each time, and that is each. How long? Well, it doesn't actually explain that, but a lot of units very fast, basically. As you can see, I'm rallying them all down to this position. I'm letting one more of them go, which is bloody stupid, but the rest of them are safe. This guy's actually just standing there. Let's see if any of them are planning to attack him. Wouldn't seem like they are. And they're now trying to build 2 pylons right here. Maybe they're trying to build some. That guy died. And maybe they're trying to build some cannons to defend off their expansion or something like that. But I spot one of them and destroy them. I missed the other one though, as you can see right there. And a lot of units. I'm getting a lot of units very fast. And now red left, which is a bit strange since he just got his Nexus, and he's got a lot of units actually. And an expansion too, so that's a bit strange, but he left anyway. And here is the final engagement between me and teal. So the blue player is actually sending the teal player's units against me to try and finish me off, but it's not working very well for him, and I'm winning that engagement with a lot of units left. So he actually leaves the game and I win together with my friend here, and yeah. So that was a game that went very well for me. I pulled off the 4 racks and the bunker containment, and as you can see, yeah, the teal guy actually left, and the red guy, but who cares? He left because he got owned or something. I don't understand why he left actually. So yeah, let us just recap exactly what I did. So first of all, remember to build the supply depot with the 9th SCV, and also send him away scouting. It's very important since you need to get the timing right on the first supply depot. But get 3 barracks first with 2 reactors and 2 tech labs. If you're playing against a Zerg or something, it's good with 2 reactors. Otherwise, if you're playing against Protoss, take another tech lab instead. It's much better. So you get a lot of Marauders, because Marauders rock. So yeah, that is the 4 barracks bunker contain. And as you saw, I actually blocked them out for a long time. And if it would have been a 1 versus 1, I would probably been able to hold that contain for much longer. But as it was right now, I couldn't, because there were too many players against me, and yeah, it was very hard for me to keep that up. So remember, 9th supply depot and scout, and then 3 bunkers and 4 barracks and an expansion and stuff like that. You see, I had an expansion right there. I could have put it right there at that point, but I don't know why I didn't. I'm a bit crazy. So yeah, if you like my videos, please, if you like this video, please like it. If you like all my videos, please subscribe. And if you like me, I certainly love you. My name is Alfred. Bye bye. Goodbye. Woohoo.